Okay, so let's move on to electric cars, which this week the Conservative government has actually changed their policy. They were going to ban the new sale of diesel and petrol cars for 2040, but now they have changed it for 2035. How will this be achieved, Alex? Electric charging points, there's not really a lot of them about. Personally, when I've gone round cities, I've seen cars queuing to charge their vehicles in shopping centres for these electric charging points. So how is this ban actually going to work?
I think the one thing we can be encouraged by is that people are keen to get involved with electric cars and to put their money in that way. But one thing that frustrates me about the discourse around the climate emergency is that people are seeing electric cars as this solution. This is the solution to our problem with cars. I don't think that's the case whatsoever, and actually electric cars are slightly better than, petrol and diesel, but they're not good. They still rely on lithium batteries, they still rely, which are rare earth minerals, which are hard to extract. They still rely on these huge processes of building, which require huge amounts of energy and thus carbon emissions to produce. So actually what we need to be doing is moving away from cars as a concept entirely. So electric cars will have to increase in the short term so that people who are buying new cars. But what we need to do, like I said, is get people out of the cars. We need to be investing not only in the transport that I mentioned, but also so that people are able to walk and cycle to more places. That means investing in our bike lanes by the sides of road, investing in paths as well, footpaths. So it goes hand in hand, and electric cars are not the solution. They're just another part of the general problem.
Because the Institute of Economic Affairs actually, so Dr. Richard Wellings has said that the ban will reduce poor motorists who will not be able to afford these expensive cars. At the minute, actually, the battery electric cars, they only make up 1.6% of the UK sales for cars in general in 2019. I don't see how in 15 years' time we're going to be able to put this policy out. If we're banning the sale of new petrol cars, surely before 2035, a year before, 6 months before, there's going to be an extreme surge in people buying petrol cars before this ban is enforced. Alex?